I hope everyone is all tickety-boo. Today is Tuesday, the 23rd of November 2021. My name is James, as I always say, and welcome along to my channel. Today we are talking about China's Three Gorges Dam and other dams on the Yangtze River, and a sort of report and the sort of reason why we didn't have the floods of 2021 compared to 2020. And I apologize to some people for making some English grammar mistakes. Never mind. I can get a bridge and I can get over it. But thank you for the comments. I really do appreciate it all. Do stay tuned to the very end, or you can skip there because we have some things which are happening later, closer to the Thanksgiving Day sort of weekend, which is coming up, well, near enough from Thursday. So let's get into it right away, right now, immediately. Vandemont, s'il vous plaît, maintenant. Okay, the levels look like this. Kutan is up once again at 173.90, and the Three Gorges is 173, I think, yes, 0.64. The inflow is 7,500 or 900, sorry, my glasses are really bad today, and the outflow is 11,700, so it is letting out water a little bit, hence the level there has gone down. Let's do the weather. And the weather looks like this. You can actually fall asleep if you want to for the next 30 seconds, or go and powder your nose, or even, can I say, make a cup of tea, because there's absolutely nothing really happening. You can see it's like a dog. It is dry as a bone, and I don't really have anything to report there. All the weather seems to be in the South China Sea heading towards the Pacific Ocean, etc. Some people are interested in the snow report, and this is an update near enough of all of China. I still have the hand by the Three Gorges, and the purple bands of cloud are the relatively heavy ones. You can see in the north, close to Beijing, there's some light, and you could say close to Chengdu in Sichuan province, there is a little bit of snow, but none by or above the Three Gorges at the moment. Now, the reason why, I've actually worked this out and it sort of makes a lot of sense. The reason why the Three Gorges, or they didn't have the serious floods on the Yangtze River this year, but they did on the Yellow River and northern or central northern China, is because basically of, there's a fly, no, it's a mosquito. It's because um, on the Yangtze, there are two brand new dams. And you can look at the picture here. You can see the Three Gorges at the far right there. But you can see all the other dams near enough before Chongqing. Before Chongqing, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dams. Two of them are brand new, and these are the colossal ones that you could say. Now, I'm not even going to try to pronunciate the names, but you can see now from the Tibetan plateau along the Yangtze River, the higher elevation of this, there's more dams. So when the rain does come, and when it does come, it really does come, and it's going to come in the higher regions, the mountain regions, the two new dams are really going to collect more water. And then what we discussed yesterday, that should there be more dams along the Three Gorges reservoir instead of the Three Gorges massive one right in the central plain of China, the center part of the Yangtze River. So this is the possible reason why that two new dams have opened. But it does actually do an impact on the electricity output of China's national grid. I think, is it there? With problematic issues. The operation of the dam, if you work it out with the inflow and the outflow, is that the Three Gorges is working at 35%. Now, the other dams, I don't know, to be honest, what percentage they're running at and what electricity, but I do know the Three Gorges is running at 35% of the electric output because there's all the other dams are near enough stealing the water. Is this good or is this bad? Well, if it doesn't affect the environment and the shipping can pass by and everything's relatively normal and there's no landslides in this area which is prone to have earthquakes but no volcanoes, that would be a relief, then it's a good thing. If it's the opposite and it's built like the Three Gorges Dam, but hopefully it's not because they're not as that most of them are curved dams, which are actually stronger. I think they've learned big lessons from that. But the Three Gorges management and the CCP will never admit that. They were just there. And the pressure, therefore, on the actual dam is going to be a lot less. So there's going to be less kind of cracks, there's going to be less silt. If you look at pictures from last year about the trash, then you see the pictures this year of the trash. It seems to be halved or even quartered, or 75% is not there. Now, we can't verify the pictures to see whether they're true or if they're fake or they're photoshopped or whatever, but it is a very interesting fact that the other dams are actually saving the Three Gorges. But only time will tell to see if these dams are capable of the floods which come every single year in China and every single year on the Yangtze. This year, they did have the problematic issues of a lot of rain, but it wasn't at the Three Gorges Dam or the reservoir directly, it was further upstream. So even Chongqing got away with less floods because they have all these dams, and two extra hyper mega dams there are going to save the places that of interest, or what we talk about quite often. Confused? I hope not. Let's take a break. Right, so what is happening on my show a little bit later on my channel is that on the 25th, Thanksgiving Day, Thursday, East Coast time, midday, there is Radio James Thanksgiving Show. If you want to have a special dedication or a request or a shout out to a friend, please drop a message in the comment form and I will shout it out on that day. 12 o'clock, so you may be having, example, your Thanksgiving lunch, just example, again, before the big football match. Then if you want to have YouTube on, it will start at 12 o'clock, midday, East Coast time. That's the best I can do with the timing. For me, actually, it will be Friday at midnight. Confused? Time zones always baffle me, but that's happening. Also on my channel, a little bit later on, I haven't got any date set for it, but interesting information. When will China open its borders again for travel? People are saying 2022. Nothing for now, but it's a interesting story which I will cover and hopefully cover further as the COVID situation seems to be getting possibly better. I was watching a video of London yesterday and it seemed like thousands of people were out on the street on a Monday compared to this time last year where in the UK everyone was near enough ordered to stay at home as much as possible. So has things got better? And the other one I'm going to do is a very sensitive issue in China and why China thinks Taiwan is a part of China and how the CCP are wrong. And we're going to compare the history of this to other countries. And it's sort of like a hot topic at the moment that China wants to, or mainland China really wants to have reunification with Taiwan, but that's just going to be the same as Hong Kong. everything's all dandy and smile and a bed of roses first of all, and then afterwards you can see there in Hong Kong you have the NSL. I'm not too sure if I'm allowed to say that on this particular channel, but interesting. And what do the Taiwanese people think? What do the Taiwanese Chinese think? What do the people from mainland China think? What do the global people think? It's a sensitive, but I sort of worked out the history of this. Very complicated, but hopefully in that show I will make it a lot simpler for you. And that really is it for me for today. Thank you for your time. And God bless. I will see you on Wednesday, the 24th of November. But do watch out for some of the specials. Again, thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the people who have joined the membership. Thank you for all the people who have supported me on this channel via Patreon. And you can do so if you want to by following the links in the description below. And don't forget to buy a mug. If you want to, descriptions in the link below. That's all my advertising out the way. I will see you later. Be good, be well. Bye-bye for now.